There we go. AMF Pin Spotters Inc. Mr. Pin Spotter says enjoy the River Bowl with AMF at JB's Island Bowl.
There it is.
Pretty cool.
Tony's gonna see that and he's gonna, hey, wait a minute, that was my idea.
I want one. All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Hand dryers on.
I could ask Matt to make some.
Lights are on.
Bowling alley on them.
Pin setters on.
Yeah, something Brunswick.
We want lights on or off?
I don't.
Let's go lights on.
Lights on.
We
All
turn
right.
on the other
All right.
one.
Which one?
The lights on the other end.
Oh. Okay.
It
If you
really
want to throw
messed
a
up
few
my
practice
game.
shots, get warmed up, and I'll set it up to cue a
All right.
game. See how well this runs. What's that? I got it fixed.
Imperial was great, but
Imperial was great, but you know, we'll do a game once they throw a couple of shots. And per request, the Brunswick rate board is back on. It has already been spotted. Here comes Mr. 300, or should I say Mr. Soon-to-be 300. See what I mean? I gotta go wrap up if you want to keep bowling. Actually, I got tape here. Scissors. That's not going to work.
All right, this one might hurt a little bit less.
Got again, of course.
Those move around pretty well on.
yeah, they do.
All right. You don't need any more practice, evidently. Oh. Nice pin action.
Yeah.
All right.
The left side too.
Oh, that's kind of neat looking at the triangle with the blue light in it. It's kind of neat looking.
Yeah, I always like the red ones.
Yeah. All right, Mike, you ready to start? Oh, Josh is up. All right.
My first.
You seem to bowl good as number one, so. Oops.
Well,
Did the camera on the pants move?
Oh. Has the pin deck camera like moved way down or something?
I thought I saw it move.
Oh boy, it moved a lot. Hang on a sec.
What
Let me
did
readjust
y'all
the camera
do?
real quick. Do-do.
so go now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I think
go ahead,
I
just
moved
throw
it
it.
up. I think the rate caught it.
See how fast your reflexes are.
Let's see here. Huh. Oh, let's see what happened. Oh, it slipped down, I guess. Yeah, his rake board's right up against it.
Oh, is
There.
it?
All right, let's try it and see how that does.
So true, it was Mr. Bill.
We good?
Yep.
Oh.
Nope. sec.
Practice.
They're trying to take out my camera.
What the heck?
They
Let me
already messed
fix
up
it
my
real quick.
audio, now they're taking out my
The
camera.
rake is knocking the camera off.
I mean, this somehow has to be Mike's fault.
It is
Yeah.
Mike's fault.
I broke it.
Mike. Broke
I saw that too, Rajay.
It says
Let me
I'll have Rob fix it once everything is done.
quick repair here. Pardon me.
repair. Well, that's pretty cool what he did with the bowling bags.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do a little.
That's my granddad's bowling bag right there.
Oh yeah, I hung it up for you.
Black one, so it's a Brunswick, I'm pretty sure. I think.
All right, we'll go with that. We'll move it up a hair.
I think the only one of my dad's was that survived was like a. Remember the blue hammer 2-ball totes, the really oversized.
All right, we'll try that.
All right.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Wash out.
Oh man.
We are for sure, Jake. That's actually what Robert and I had
Came in
for
a
dinner.
set, the two pins and the 3 balls. I think they're about at least 20 years old. 25 maybe. Add a 1. Nice.
Think those will make it up the ball wheel. They might fall through the lift rod.
Yeah, probably. Or into the
Thud with the 6-pound ball.
Well, that yellow's really looks yellow.
I know it does. Without the blue for some reason. Some of the little steel that goes around is sticking down in front of the one arrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, Josh is off tonight. I like the colors though.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
shouldn't have thrown practice shots. That was my mistake.
You peaked early. So how are the new pins? Still good?
Yeah, they're fussy, just like any new pins, but they're not as bad as my last set of lids. They have their quirks that had to be adjusted, but
Pretty much like one goes upside down. Is that the biggest?
yeah, they just, you gotta adjust some stuff, but once you get them dialed in, they run pretty
Okay. Ooh yeah. Yes, sir. Everything good from the peanut gallery tonight?
Yep. Oh, chop.
What?
I know. I don't know if there are any. Are there any wood lane houses still around here anywhere?
I remember Bowl Lounge in Dallas was.
Bowl Lounge had wood lanes?
They did have wood lanes, but I think
they-
they put Guardian over them.
Really?
7 points.
Uh-oh.
Still has wood, but not for much longer.
Evidently I misspelled your name in the title. Well, how did I spell it? What did I do? Oh, Joel's J.
Close enough.
Who has wood still?
Well, technically Bowl Lounge in Dallas, but they have Guardian,
Okay.
I think. 7 points.
I still-
has it. I think Athens still has wood.
Hi,
but not
Les
much
Moon.
longer.
Who does?
The place in Athens,
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it's
or
Athens Bowling Center.
Athens Bowling Center, yeah.
Oh, no. Ooh.
And
Too
then
late.
Redbird's putting in synthetics, full
Yeah.
synthetics, but and they had synthetic heads and put back in.
Yeah, that's right.
Other than that, I can't think of any around
No.
here.
I ran the pit carpet cover in the washer, so hopefully and it's still a little damp, so hopefully it'll help clean the pins up a little bit.
Huh.
Airborne.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Didn't
Yeah,
come
that-
out forward, but
We're doing great here.
Away from wraparound suit.
Throw it better, Josh. Throw it better.
it's alive.
Yeah.
Deadwood, lane 9. Very nice, very impressive by a non-twister pin.
Yeah. For sure. What? Oh, I thought you were saying.
No, just my shoes.
Okay. Now, you know what? Interference.
It was
Oh,
the
darn.
Deadwood.
Yeah, darn. Yeah, I was like, alright, damn it. Come on.
He kicked it out.
I know. I'm feeling inflated.
Smack. Thank you very much. What did I hear?
Why are you taking that ball to league?
I should have.
These all 12 fingers.
Come on.
We're doing no tap, right?
What's that?
We're doing no tap, right?
Yeah, we could. Oh, that's another one that he'd have to do. I'd have to figure that one out. That he'd have to come up with a way to do a no tap to make the machine reset without scoring after every no tap strike.
Ah. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
What happened to the children's center lanes with the semi-automatic?
No, back when we had the semi-automatics at Buckner Children's Home, Bowling and Billiards of Dallas took them out. They ended up down in their warehouse down off Ross Avenue. James Hale still has the 6 deck covers that went on the semi-automatic.
Oh, that's where those came from. He
Yeah.
told me he had them.
And I don't know what Bowling and Beers, do you know what Bowling Beers did with those pin setters? I'm going to guess it probably went into a dumpster somewhere,
Or they went to
unfortunately. Huh?
Or they went to Tucker.
That'd be neat if they did.
The semi?
Yeah, the semis.
I don't know.
The Bowling Bears, I think, when they installed the pin setters, is kind of like a trade-off, and I think they just kept the 6 semis. I don't know what they did with them though.
I bet they're the dumpster. I bet they're long gone now.
Thank you, thank you.
cost, Moon. We don't really talk about the cost.
Oh, that was good. But not good enough. Yeah, I choked on the 12th frame. Damn it. We got a question.
Do you oil the lane?
Yes, I do oil the lane. It is a Roger, you can interrupt, check this Facebook. Okay.
But
Oh! Yes, we do oil the lane. I do kind of about a 5 to 5, 8 to 8, something about
Who's your daddy?
about 5 feet, just to get the rubber ball not to leave skid marks all over the lane. There we go.
Oh, foul.
Foul.
Second.
Oh, come on, you kick like a girl.
Excuse me.
All right. Okay, I can't say that. All right.
Hey. Alright.
Ah, boo. All right, I see a deadwood opportunity coming. I guess I won't meet this then.
and notice the 4 works.
Let's see. I'm the only one without deadwood so far, aren't I?
Ooh, ow.
That it shall stay.
Oh, man.
Good thing I don't want those back.
That got buried into the kickback.
I had to throw the heavier ball.
Oh, wow. Leisure lanes, the one with the AMF mask units that your dad was going to go by on the way back, evidently they still got wood lanes. So, leisure lanes, that one with the AMF mask units that Joe used to have at Allen Bowl that we were talking about before, there's still wood down there,
It's a
evidently.
place I want to visit at some point.
So we still need to do a tour one day.
What pin setters do the Children's Center have now?
They don't have a bowling alley anymore. We had 6 Model A's that were donated by Dan Tucker after they took out the semi-automatics back in 1985. And I kept going out there with Mike till... when did we quit going to the orphanage?
I don't know, it was
88, 89,
somewhere in there.
I don't know.
Sabrina was
Yeah.
taking over his
They kind of got to the point we go out there and find each pin setter broken with like
Yeah.
8 or 10 house balls in each one. They were kind of getting to the point where they expected us to come out there. They weren't very appreciative, and and then I welded the rake arm on lane 3 incorrectly. I put the bracket on the outside, so when it swept, it hit the frame, and the pin setter came to an abrupt, like, it stopped. I think that was the day I just went back there, I turned it off, pulled the plug, and I walked out the door and never went back. But they pulled the 6 machines out, and they went to main event Louisville,
Yeah,
from what I
supposedly where
understand.
they are.
And those are 6 old Model A's. Yes!
They went to main event in Louisville?
That's what Mike thought, and we know somebody who has connections. I need to contact him and see if he can get us in up there. We would recognize the pin setters if we saw them.
When they're not in the middle of the game, I'll ask them to bowl with a pin.
Evidently took all the machines out, and I think, is the red building not even there anymore?
No, it's gone.
Ooh, whoa, late fall,
Lucky.
and it caught it.
I wanted it to stay up.
That's how well timed my switch is.
To answer your question about family coming to bowl, yes, we do want the family to come bowl. Well, the ones we like.
I wish it was. I would love to get the star shields that were in there.
Oh, man. Yeah, those were awesome.
That place that closed in Odessa?
Yeah, they had those star shields. You know where they ended up?
I don't know. I wanted them though, because they had 24 lanes of them.
I know Tony wanted them for Amarillo at Eastridge. He kept talking about it, but I don't know whatever happened with that.
I bet they went to dump.
Oh,
Because
God.
they were...
There's
Our
a...
shields were heavy, weren't they?
Yeah. It's a big wood frame, and it's got the zipper. It's like a black... Oh, we had a split. I didn't even notice.
And we're happy to have you here, Charles.
I'm gonna win a game. I'm celebrating early. I'm winning. Probably premature, but. Oh yeah, I got this.
Sweeter than you.
Woohoo!
What is it, the 9?
You're minus 27.
Alright.
Good. Comes over and bowls with us. Karen has not come over to bowl yet. The invite's always there. There's a couple others, but they don't need to be over here.
One of these days I'll get Matt over here. Just his work schedule always conflicts.
Does he work at Plano? Okay. How about that pin deck? Don't know.
It's just sitting back there.
That's me. That's my hand.
Oh, close to Deadwood.
Sorry, Rajay, I just saw that. Yeah, the next time the 6 is
You
up,
get out
I'll
my
turn it
hammer
on
and my
for you.
nail.
Well,
70,
wait a minute, 75.
this could happen.
We have an arrow.
We have an arrow out?
Let's see.
Or is it,
Oh, can't
there's
see
a
it through
thread.
did
the red.
Rod J mention that, or is somebody else? Okay, we have an arrow.
I can shoot what?
I think it's lit, it's just the red blocks it.
Now, is there an arrow lit?
Watch out. What's
Me
the
look.
matter?
Like behind
Yeah, we
the
don't have an
tube.
arrow on. We had a boo-boo.
Thank you.
There we go. I'm not sure how he does that. How he programs each one of them to work. Ooh.
Same thing.
Can't say I flooded the outside. I actually went back and stripped the outside.
Yeah, Scoremore's doing
I was so
amazing
close to
tonight.
buying that bug sprayer.
TCAS really did a great job putting it
I've got a couple of
My
similar.
the only thing I was worried about is that it wasn't gonna work.
That what?
That it wasn't gonna work.
Right.
Like, it was just a prop, really.
Ooh, nice.
It was just decoration.
All right, you get to see the new feature.
Pretty green.
Stand and wait. See if you catch it. Hold it.
And
And
second ball.
ah.
Yeah, I was here. It was working last time I was here.
Okay.
Go figure.
191. That'd be a tough one for him to program in to do a no tap on there, to where he could set it up to the reset button, where the thing could cycle the pin setter off the reset button as well.
It's doable though.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely doable.
As much as I put him through lately, and like when you got the second ball thing figured out, but then we realized if you struck, then it would still continue to go to second ball for the next bowler. So you had to go back and rewrite it to where it wouldn't do that and it would go to the next bowler.
I'm actually setting at a score
He had a
table.
few things that he had to fix on it, but so far, knock on wood. I had the little board mounted it back on the second ball solenoid, and then I moved it to over there. It's now right here, underneath the bow light cover.
If you look up high, you can see I'm projecting the score table.
Too low of one was bad and too short of the other, and I think that may be it. Hang on, let's.
Oh,
There we go.
And Robert,
Yes.
the pinwheel needs more gong.
I know, I need a new pinwheel.
Do you have a silencer?
I think
port
I
on
need.
it?
No, this is one of those that doesn't make all the loud noise.
it's the original one.
Yeah, it's the
take-
original one.
you
They
take
have
one
the
to
other type
Plano.
that you're used to.
Bowlerland had.
Bowlerland had them. You
Plano's
go in
got
at
some loud ones.
32 lanes, they'd sweep the lanes, and clear all the pins off before, and then they'd oil the lanes, and then we'd come in Saturday morning, they'd turn them on. All 32 lanes, you'd hear the pins clanging in the pinwheel.
Yeah.
That was just music on Saturday mornings.
Oh yeah.
Then you get to see which ones had the crowns burn out. Heck yeah.
Because the two guys that own Fiesta and Bowlerland, I'm sure weren't too worried about those.
Oh, those were the loud ones.
Not worried about crowns.
Oh yeah. I remember they always had one that was like always like crooked. I always wanted to walk down there and straighten it out.
Yeah, that always bugged me when I worked at USA. Most of them were plastic.
There's a couple of USA.
Most of them were plastic.
The quality pinwheels that they bought back about 1990 or so, they're quality. You can still hear them. I think 42 has one in it.
Because they were like 4 or 5 pieces, weren't they?
No, they're solid one piece.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
It was the best pinwheel you could ever buy. It was from quality.
Oh, really?
But it was a solid steel. I mean, it was thick steel.
Okay.
Yes! Hold it. Oh, not yet. Not yet. But yeah, if you ever bowling a USA, listen around lane 41. There's about 10 of them.
Yeah.
I remember what the Harrises always did when they needed 2, they ordered 4. Then the manager would get in there and slash the order in half, so they get the 2 they wanted anyways. So those were like $500 a piece.
They were expensive.
But those.
Rod J, thank you for finding that. It was not in
Oh, okay, good. The one that didn't light up.
Yep.
Good deal. You're the one who noticed it, though.
Yep.
And
Sorry,
there we
wrong
go.
camera.
223 to 191 to 154. All right.
There.
What would you like to do now? Bowl another game or shoot another one?
Another.
Fill the garage with fog.
Yay, more fog.
There we go. Let's try a game in the.
I am always down for fog.
That is the highlight of Aaron's night.
Yeah, it
The
is.
garage with fog.
I like the one that look on the crown on the masking in it. Wait for it.
Oh, when it like.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Was that intentional?
You need
Yes. Well, not at the beginning, but
you
then
need
when
to have that. What is that song? Where's the sunshine? You know that.
Oh, Let the Sun Shine In?
Yeah, or something like that.
Aquarius.
Yeah,
Fifth
that's
Dimension.
it. Yeah, that one.
All right, Josh is out for the
11
lights
more.
out bowling. Let's see, where did I put it? There we are.
I knew that was
No
going to
drive, no five. What do we got?
ball.
Okay. 2, 4, 5, 7. Missing entirely. Yeah, I was wondering how you did that. If you have to type in each combination, or is it by like the lead pin or what?
No duck pin bowlers here. There may be in the viewers.
Anybody need a bottle of water or anything? I'll bring out a couple. Oh yeah. We're a little light on the Dr. Pepper machine goodies tonight. There's one root beer in there and I can't get it out. And the gate doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, that's a tease, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I should have told him to bring a Coke. Oh, well.
That sounded like a strike. Water, anybody?
I'll take one. Thank you.
I got one.
I'll set it here on the table in case. Oh!
You serious?
Your ball will be right back.
You can do
Where do
it.
these sorry ass pins come from?
I kind of like it myself.
Watch what's gonna happen.
Did you get your pin finder working back there?
Yeah. You know what I had to do to it to get it working?
Plug it in.
Plug it in. Hey!
Thank you very much.
And
Right.
Deadwood.
Did you get that by chance on the deck? Cool. Very nice. Yeah, I set up here and I took it apart and checked the wiring. I actually found one that was broken. And then plugged in, it's like, it's still not working. So I went back to check the other end and found one of the plugs that wasn't pushing in all the way. So I'm afraid of pushing it in all the way in case I have to pull it apart again. I don't want to tear the wires up on them. So I didn't give it enough.
Oh.
Come on. Ooh.
You should go and Dave Plano after.
What?
You go and Dave Plano after.
I don't think they put theirs in yet.
Oh no.
I think they're putting their pins in next week.
I was trying too much for Deadwood and I missed. Damn it.
And my sound effect board doesn't
I
work,
gotta
so I
throttle
can't
back a
laugh
little bit.
at
I beat y'all so bad the first game, you know.
Yeah, bringing them down.
Hook.
Nope.
You kind of hit like flop. Tis my turn.
Ah, okay. Bowling Alley, Louisville, Kentucky, similar to USA. Most lanes have the plastic wider pinwheels. There are a few scattered around that have the metal pinwheels. I prefer metal. Yeah, the ones at USA are Japanese, and they're thin sheets of steel molded into a pinwheel, and they crack all the time.
There you go, Roger.
Slammed into each other.
Yeah, they're just kind of molded together. And the little titties that would, in the pinwheel that held each pin in, would fall out, so they'd have to go in and they'd have to drill a hole in the pinwheel and stick a pin in it. So that pocket wouldn't get used, because if the little thing is missing, it would always cause the turn pan jam.
See, that's one thing I wish AMF had made was a plastic pinwheel for 70s.
Really?
I think the closest thing they had was, I think Vantage. At one point, Vantage was making their own version of the 70, and they had like plastic inserts for the pinwheels,
Right.
but
Yeah. Yeah, East and West never had the plastic ones. They're always the Japanese two-piece, and then there's quality ones.
We had some plastic ones toward the end.
Do what?
We had some plastic.
Oh, that's right. They didn't have like testing them or something.
Yeah.
But I guess the theory was you could replace a piece of, like, one piece broke, you could replace the broken piece of
Exactly.
the pinwheel. Yeah, very nice. Lost moon claps. Do the 8290 models have plastic pinwheels or metal? 8290s.
do they have plastic
Yeah.
pinwheels? No. No, they're actually one piece, and I think the cleats are welded on those. On 70s, the little cleats are bolted and riveted in, so you can change the cleats. But on 90s, I think they're actually welded on.
Okay. We're gonna burn the crown out tonight. All right.
What to do? Come on, James, go for count.
Which side? I think the right side.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you catch it right, it'll go over there.
I think you got a better chance of bouncing the 7 out.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, the triangle says. Yeah.
If you hit the ends, the sticks on the blue, where the blue thing's pointed, it'll kick it over there that direction. Well, man.
Not so much.
Sounded like I hit something out or something.
I know, I was like, what was that?
I was waiting to hear about 30 more pins toppling over back there.
All right, Josh in his commanding lead here. Go! Go! Nice.
Strike was brought to you by Lynn's Pins.
Very nice.
Lynn's, the official pin of Plano Super Bowl and JB Allen Bowl. Brought to you from Taiwan.
For real.
Oh, you can do it again. Josh, do you know about the Edge Pin elevators?
Yeah.
He says yes.
Yeah, it's basically a chain-driven elevator. I've never worked on them. I've seen them, but I've never worked on them.
Is it something new or is this something like
Yeah,
a
they
modification?
came out with the XLI Edge in like 2012 or something. 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
2 for 2 on the 810.
Sorry, Ray.
And you spared it 2 different ways.
And we got a great deck shot of it too.
Didn't you spare it by hitting the 810 last time?
No, it was a 10.
Oh, it was?
Catch
Oh, I
the 10,
thought
it'll
you-
go right, and it'll go boop, boop.
Oh, I thought you hit the 8.
Nah, this is the
There we go. I need all the help I can get.
tried twice.
Yeah, these were the pin boys. The kid, no setters back then. I actually can say that I got to work on as a pin boy at Public Children's Home when we first went out there at the semi-automatics. If you look at the old videos on my page, scroll way down, you can see Mike and I back when we were in high school setting pins at the orphanage. Yeah, twice 810 conversion.
Right. Did one of the machines at the orphanage have a rake sticker like that, like yours has got?
I don't remember.
I know we had the regular A2,
Will this work if I put it in my pocket?
Should, yeah.
the
There's
double
a
gold
bottom,
crown A2, the Bs, and the Brunswick automatic. I know that's what we had for
We
deck
had one
shields.
Brunswick automatic deck shield.
Yeah.
I remember on lane 5.
Right, and then Bs, and then an A2, and then the older A2.
Yeah, I think we got the deck stickers from East, didn't we?
Something like that, yeah. But I think one of them had it originally.
I think so.
God.
A lot of things I wish I had now that we had back then. I wish I had gotten the gold crown masking units when they took them out.
I know.
I wish I still had the semi-automatic pin setters.
I wish you had a smartphone that could take high-res pictures.
Yeah. Back then, that would have been great.
Because I wasn't around back then.
Hey.
I grew up in the wrong time.
It's all right. You got here as soon as you could.
I hear that too often. I wasn't even born yet.
I wish I'd been a little older in the 60s, but
Yeah, someone had graduated.
Born in around
What?
the late 60s. That'd be the
That would have been
perfect
cool.
time.
that's when I was born.
Someone graduated high school
Yes.
before I ever went to school.
Back in the 60s, the space race, the airplanes breaking the sound barrier. Brunswick was at its best. Making all the cool bowling pins and pin setters.
You could throw a rock and hit a bowling center
Yeah.
down here.
I need to find, I got a whole bunch of bowling newses from back in the, you're being waved at.
You're being telling you, he's telling you bold.
Oh. Dead air.
I know I've got a bunch of bowling newses from back in the 70s, but I can't figure out where the hell I put them.
I thought I heard you.
Don't dribble.
What's that?
Does somebody's phone sound like a car horn?
No.
Do what?
I keep hearing a car horn from over here.
Well, let's check it out real quick. Anything outside?
No.
No.
No? Alright. Thought we heard something in the driveway.
Hi, Matthew.
Wait. It's my turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was jumping the gun here.
So where's everybody from tonight?
All right.
I'm seeing several new names.
Wow.
Wow.
All I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's one of Robert's favorite shows, Charles.
See, now you need to find an old Brunswick B90 machine.
Oh yeah. That would be nice to have one.
There was one at Cowtown when I first started there.
Hey, where?
At Cowtown.
Really?
Yeah, it was downstairs. I forget whose it was. It was one of the old mechanics, but it probably worked.
One day, if we had room somewhere, we need to have like one of everything.
I just heard it again.
That's my phone. Text message.
Oh, that's your phone?
Like a car horn.
Oh, it's a... That's not a car horn.
Is that your phone making the noise? Okay.
I thought you left a lily.
All right, I can get this. Thought I had it.
At some
so
point,
much.
you just need to start a museum of
We'll just kick all the cars out of here and
garage bowling alley museum.
set up an 8230 right here.
Open it up for tours.
There we go. Nice.
Tin bag.
I need a star shield. Get like a star shield, hang it on the wall over there. I'd have to redo the whole wall though.
You just need a star shield that just goes around the garage.
Or like in between the cars. Yeah. Whoa!
Aaron's gonna go ahead and veto that.
Nice strikes I gotta follow up with.
Uh-oh.
Just because we haven't done it in a while.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
Yes, yes, yes,
Hey, you didn't trigger the
yes! And I didn't
machine.
even trip the machine.
Gee.
Nice. I needed all the time I could get there. All right. Yeah, I don't have a chance. Glendora, California, watching from Kentucky. We found a cool bowling alley in Kentucky driving back from Cleveland at the time. It was in, what was that city? Florence. Oh, nice. Florence, Kentucky had the double gold crown maskiness, the crowns that still lit up when you struck, gold crown ball returns. It's a really neat bowling alley. I got a video of it on my page.
And it was all restored. It looked really good.
Scroll way down somewhere.
Come on.
There was somebody on eBay selling the Mod 4 masks.
I saw that.
I think
The one with the fins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. $500 is...
He had 24 lanes on it. I was thinking, let me have those.
See, just gotta get enough room. Go buy an old bowling alley that has all that new crap in it, rip it out. Set, change it back like it should.
See, if I ever owned that one, that's the first thing I would do. Take those masks out.
And put in the old stuff.
Mod 4s.
You got the right idea.
I like this
Red
idea.
Mod 4s would be...
What?
Josh should have to bowl right-handed.
Ooh, Josh should bowl right-handed.
I'll give
To
it a go.
sabotage his game.
Uh-huh. Then he can't win.
Hit it, hit it. Boom.
Oh, it hit it. Oh, I hit the wrong button, but you didn't miss anything.
One place, have you been to Dust Bowl in Tulsa?
No, I don't think so.
There's one in Tulsa, and I think there's one in
Yeah, there's another
Oklahoma
one.
City. But one of the two, we went to the one in Tulsa, and I think they've got.
Mod 4s.
No, it is the one in Tulsa, I think. No,
Yeah.
it's the one in Oklahoma City.
One of them's got blue.
One of them just had, they just had a wall up and they painted it. But the other one had mod 4s. Dang it.
Ooh, he should have bowled right-handed.
All right.
Okay, here comes the right hand.
Here we go, Rajay.
The lefty's going right. The way it should be to begin with, but. Whoa, nice. Your 10th frame.
There you go, right-handed.
There's a bowling alley we saw the other day that had. Ooh. They had just, I guess during COVID, shut down and they took off. I guess they must have old double lane gold crowns behind the mask here.
Yeah.
They took all the new stuff down and went back to the retro double gold crown. I don't remember where that was.
Seattle.
Was it Seattle?
Triangle.
Oh.
Was it Triangle Bowl?
Yeah,
Triangle.
yeah.
But we were looking at it and they went back and like,
Yeah, triangle bowl.
okay, there you go.
I wish they did that in Allen. They just put masks over the old ones.
Oh, Josh, you can put
Talk to whoever. Talk to them. How many lanes are y'all out? How many lanes? 24?
24.
Talk to the guy that's got the AMFs, the old ones. Work out a deal.
I mean,
Trade with
all the mounting brackets are there still.
Do you know how cool Allen Bowl would be if they do that? I'm just saying.
What's that?
Got those 24 lanes, what do you call it, Mod 5? Mod 4 mask units that are on eBay. I think they're like $500 each. But the guy's got 24 lanes worth of them. Put them all up in Allen Bowl.
Didn't catch enough of that one.
10th frame.
Got a question.
It didn't score.
Wait a minute, it didn't spare me.
Wow, all the way through 2 games.
There we go.
Perfect.
Ta-da.
It's allowed to have one little boo-boo.
Yeah.
Do you have a question for somebody? Okay. Get it, get it, get it. Nope. All right, this one's coming out.
This one is for Josh. Allen Bowl should install A2.
Yes.
Thanks, but I'll pass Matthew.
Boo. Why? A2s would be so much cooler than it.
You know who asked that question?
Who?
Matt.
I was wondering if you might know each other.
Yep.
All right. We're going
I
to
didn't think he
Deadwood.
got on the internet.
We're still going to get a strike the hard way.
Or whatever the hell that was.
Well, there we go.
That should be a new challenge. See how
many
hit
you
the
could-
corners and see if you can strike.
Yeah. All right, do we want to do a little Q&A for a few minutes? All right, we'll turn up the house lights.
It's like when you turn the lights on at the bar.
I know. All right. Grab a chair. Or come stand over here or whatever.
We just need to remove that Matthew guy from the chat. He's gonna
Block
be
him.
trouble.
TCAS is definitely the man. He helped make all of this come together.
He's not watching, is he?
Who?
Okay. It's probably middle of the night over there.
Yeah, it's late for there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not
over
gonna do
there.
any spares or anything?
Oh, we will.
We will.
Yeah, we're just doing a Q&A, so
Okay.
come over here and taking questions from the.
Here,
we don't.
I'll
Where's
stand.
that black one that I took?
I'll stand up
Oh.
and look awkward.
Where's that? I brought one in the other day.
Are there any Cokes in there?
There's a one root beer that I can't get out.
You can look at it though. You can look at the root beer.
You can see it
I don't like
right there. Yeah, I don't like root beer either. I'll drink like
What's the
that much
Dublin?
of it.
Oh, is that the ginger ale, the Dublin?
Maybe.
So what's happening at the Plano Super Bowl?
Can I have a Corona?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to.
open the door to get it out.
Oh,
The one root beer will not come out the gates like jam or something.
I'll work
Alright.
on that while y'all are doing that.
All right. So what questions do we have?
I'll watch for that project.
If not, I'll go get the look what I got this week pens.
Do the look what you got and ask them to ask questions.
All right, ask questions, people. Anything you want to ask the AMF mechanic? Mike about pins? You can ask me about airplanes.
Bowling centers that we used to know. Well, maybe not you, but
All right,
well, I mean, I remember some, but
here's the, what do we got this week?
ooh, I'm trying to get one of these on eBay right
The
now.
Bean Brother Tough
these are
Tex.
different.
It's got a little bit of a little label damage,
What's different from?
but it is plastic coated.
It says Voltex. It does not
Brand
say
new.
nylon.
There you go.
reinforced,
Thanks,
blah
sir.
blah blah underneath.
Brand new, has not been through a machine. But Mike said it does not have the ABC
Right.
approval on there, so it's, I guess, just open play bowling pin, or
Yeah, they make a Tough Tex with that label with this ABC approved and has the decal bird on the back.
but
I have one, but it's a kind of rough shape.
Oh, you
And
should have
then-
brought your Easy Pen.
Oh, yeah, I should have.
also this week got the Voltex pin, got the Black Eagle on the back, has not been through a machine,
We'll have Topo Chico or 7-Up.
I'll take a 7-Up. What was the?
and there's the label
is
up
that-
close.
What was the Dublin, or is that?
I can't get it out.
Oh, you can't get it out. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
That's
cool.
one you can just look at.
That's one I can
Wish
look
I
at
had.
and fantasize that
It's-
the dreamsicle thingamajig.
Yeah, that's a cream soda, I think, in the
Oh.
Dublin one.
You can have an Ensure.
No, that's
No insure
no insure. I'm good.
It's only 500 calories.
in one drink. But I need to do a little work on the
Yeah, I
Dr.
like this
Pepper
one.
machine.
I hope I can win that one on eBay. Or
But maybe
The one
you
like
can
that.
send it on a live bowler video with other bowlers that collect it.
that's okay. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
That Voltex is different from mine.
You should have seen his like when he
I was
saw
like,
it.
Yeah,
Wait a
he
minute.
was telling me about that.
That's different.
What are your questions, Lost Moon?
Lost who?
Moon.
Oh, I thought you said Lost
Oh.
who.
What's better, Brunswick or AMF?
What?
Pin setters,
Yeah,
pins,
There we go.
or
Pins are the
balls.
same.
Yeah.
Both will scalp.
that one is for you, Lost Moon. How long have you been collecting pins?
Since
All of y'all have a different answer, so.
let's see,
Mine was in the dumpster at Don Carter's back in
the
grade school, like about 77, 78. I think I found a couple of pins in the dumpster, got the Amplight registered.
the first pin I ever got was from Preston Forest Lanes. It was an AMF tournament, and it was balded. I mean, it had even kind of got a cone head.
Because the plastic on those is pretty thin on the top.
Well,
isn't it?
I mean, yeah, they would scalp eventually, but what? Anyway, but anyway, that's where I got my first AMF.
How old were you?
Probably 6 or 7,
7 years old?
something like that.
Wow.
Josh.
Mine's not as interesting.
When did you start?
Probably 2 years ago, maybe.
What was your first pin? Just one you had that you got?
I can't remember. I think the first pin I actually started collecting was, I think it was a Score King 50 I got from a guy that was at a tournament we were bowling probably like 6 years ago, and paid way too much for it. But that was like my first old pin, and then I ordered a Kim Weld off eBay probably about 6 years ago, and then I really didn't start getting into collecting until, what was it, maybe 2 years ago? I think James started giving me some old pins and then selling them to me.
James is he's got a bunch, but
He does.
he's thinning out.
And then
bunch
Mike
of
started
pins,
bringing me a
a
bunch of pins. But yeah, I mean, probably I really started 2 years ago.
What does 10 pins weigh these days?
They have to be 3.6, 3.7.
Each.
Yeah.
3 pounds, 6
Yeah,
ounce.
3 pounds 6 is the lightest they can be.
So about 35 pounds. 30,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give or take. 36, 37.
They get heavier each time you move another box.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And you,
I-
what? How would you know about that? Y'all just got
Let's see. I moved. Luckily, I didn't have to unload 48 cases off of a truck in 100-degree weather, but I had to move them twice, 3 times, and then throw them in, and then move the old ones.
What'd you do with all the old ones?
They're just stacked up in the back.
Are they?
Stacked very
Okay.
nicely against the wall.
So if
Oh,
anybody-
except for 2 cases, I think.
yeah. Well, I had some guy last night after our color pin sweeper. He took like 5 cases home because he's gonna shoot them.
Hope you gave them the worst ones.
I did.
Okay,
I
good.
gave him the ones out of 22.
If you opened a bowling museum, what pin setters would you showcase?
Model A. Or an 8230.
String machines.
String. Oh yeah, string machines are the best. That's the
You'd
future
have
of
to-
bowling.
You'd have to have them all. I mean, just, you know.
Oh, okay. Is the question which one machine or
which one?
which?
Which one
Ooh.
Oh.
would you showcase?
If I had to have one,
Yeah.
unless they could come up with something really ultra rare.
Or you could do, like, the progression of the Brunswick machine from
Yeah.
the semi-automatic to the A2
The
and
old
stop
one,
there.
they
'Cause
had to
that's where it
actually
stops
have the
as
bar.
far
You
as
had to
I'm
push down
That's
to
right.
set them.
That was a version
And then the
of
one where you
theirs.
pull the string, it had a motor that would lower it and bring it up like we had at the children's home.
Yep.
I would have an 8270A model.
Ooh, yeah.
Is that what's the difference on an 8270A model?
That was the first 70 that they had come out with. It had the bin
bin is different.
distributor and shuttle was completely different. So, I mean, you've seen you've seen my 70s, right?
Yeah.
So
Those are like the ones I worked on when I was at Fort Hood.
yeah. So
Same.
the first ones had a bin that basically they had these individual, it have individual cups and they would roll over.
Yeah.
And then they would roll over again and drop the pins in the cups.
There's a YouTube video.
They were probably, well, they came out in what, 63?
Yep.
They were probably only made for about a year.
Do you know of any that still exist?
There's YouTube videos
Yeah,
Bowling
there's-
Center that they do exist.
There might be
Wow.
more, but there's a 6-laner, I think it was Iowa? Maybe? I can't remember. They have 6 of them still with
like to see it.
streamlane masks.
Very cool.
Mhm.
What were your favorite pins you've ever bowled on?
Favorite pins I've ever bowled on? Probably the mixer crowns back in the classic days.
I'd say
Other than that, I don't know what I was bowling on other than Am-Flights.
it was a rarity because not many people. Well, people had them, but the Now Tough Supremes because you had the black and red stripe, and because Expressway had red crowns, which those were cool. Like that one
The
up there.
Red Crown.
Yeah, and then they had Preston Forest had AMF tournaments, and then Don Carter, when it opened, had Naltufs, and then the second set to rotate with the Naltufs was mixers.
They had Duramarks at some point.
Yeah, they
didn't
had Durmarks
Yeah.
a few years later. Yeah.
I didn't have much variety. Mine were Am-Flights or
You're after the cool generation. You know.
What's all the bowling pins behind you?
Oh, there's a whole
whole mess of Masters.
mess. Not as good as Mike has.
I think you have several videos on that, don't you?
Of mine?
Yeah.
No. Let's see.
We're not going to go through every pin during this. I have a lot
Uh,
of questions pending.
There's what is that top left? The All-American.
All-American.
All-American. A Deb's Coat. Another All-American.
Done
A
right.
Done Right.
Something bowling and billiard. That one I can't remember what it is.
And then the AMF tournament. A Ripley Duramark. A Nile Tough Supreme.
Not
Rock Maple. I didn't know I had that. All-American again, and a couple of the newer ones. Another Done Right, Strike Master. I can't read that top one. Then all the Brunswick ones. You got the King, Duke, another King, Regal Queen, Dura King, Striker, another Dura King, and bottom row. Was that a BC?
BC tournament.
BC tournament, an
Not to be
Amplite
confused with
registered
BC
with the
Power.
cursive, Amplite registered, an ABC, a AMF tournament, another AMF tournament, another ABC pin. Magna pin, is that a Kimweld or is that just a
It's a
tournament?
Kimweld.
Kimweld, and then
Yeah.
new Amflight registered, the second generation, and then the AMF blue ribbon
There it is.
for a quick
Wow,
synopsis of
I
what's
have more
up there.
pins than Robert now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I'm slacking.
Does Mike have any of those gold PBA pins from 20 or 25 years ago?
We actually,
Yep.
yeah, we've got well, you have
Yeah, I have-
17?
I have
17 of them.
17 of them that came out of
Eastridge.
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 They're a little beat up, but
They're out of an 8230 at Eastridge Lanes in Amarillo, so they're pretty hacked and whacked. But
They
we
look
do,
like corn on the cob after it's been eaten.
we need to bring them back over and do another day on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony was nice enough to let us have those.
Yeah,
I'm
it
trying.
was.
I'm hoping he finds the other 4 or 5 of them he
To
had.
make
Gotta
a
be
complete
around there
set.
somewhere. No, I have, in my collection, I've got, I think 4 versions. Yeah, so I've got them. They were pretty cool.
I don't have one.
I've got 2. I've got 2 or 3 different ones. I've got the one with the color label that's signed by Parker Bone, and I've got
He's awesome.
So-
one of those Visiballs that was signed by him too.
Y'all were asked what you're drinking.
7-Up. Ooh.
Yeah,
Normally
Mike's
we
hitting it
have the
hard.
Dr. Pepper machine
We
filled
got
with
Vita Vita Veteran
Corona.
behind the bar
Corona,
return.
the good Corona, and
There's what is that, Jim Beam back there in the back?
yeah, Jim Beam. That was for Tom
Oh.
from Gas Monkey. He was here working on the car. He had one shot the other night, but
There's a bottle in the freezer if you want some.
Oh.
yeah, we can take shots of it if you want. That's what he
nice.
liked, and I got 2 bottles. And
David H. says
David,
James needs to come visit.
he does. David Harris.
Oh, yeah, I know.
David H. I'm sorry.
Oh, ooh.
Please.
And Mr. Bull 14 says, Rob, you know what would be hilarious?
Yes. What?
Twisters on strings.
Don't you have
I
twisters?
had
that
it's a
Kegel pin.
Kegel pin that was
Oh, a
for
Kegel
string
pin.
machine.
Mike actually has a couple, and I know we did a video on them. I don't think I've done that video yet, or
No,
uploaded that video,
yeah,
but
that's
he's got
the
a
only one
couple
I've got.
string pins.
String
Yeah.
one.
That's
Still
Yeah.
got to figure out a good way to fix a string pin setter with a pair of scissors.
in 10 years, that's what string machines should have,
Yeah.
is a fully synthetic pin, because Amflights don't even last a year
Well,
on
somebody
freefall
pointed out
machines.
that the head pin's always the head pin, so the
Oh,
head
you're not
moving them around.
Yeah.
So you're rotating
So the-
pins.
The 1 and 3 and 2 are gonna get the crap beat out of them.
Yeah.
That's the only solution.
Just
I see
put
for
in an
those.
A2 or an A270 and just keep them up.
How old is the pin setter?
This pin setter is for 1956, serial number 3690. It actually has a date stamp on the 1-to-1 cam from, what is it, April
30th, I think.
30th, 1956. So it was one of the very original first pin setters put out.
Jim Marr asked, wasn't there a pin named Ripley?
Yes, actually I've got one
The
Right,
Fancy
Durmar.
sign.
here. I'll get my ladder while y'all talk about it, and I'll grab it.
Okay. What is your favorite pin in your pin collection?
Good question.
With the size of Mike's, that's going to be hard to answer.
Yeah,
Well,
mine is going to be the Duke. Brand spanking new.
I've got a couple. I mean, the EZ pin was my favorite, and it's still probably one of the coolest because it has the most unusual neck markings.
That's the Ripley Duramark, a little dusty,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you can see the
There you
label
go,
on
Jim Marr.
But then there's that Amflight with a crown,
it. Oh yeah, the
Which
Amflight.
was,
That's funny.
which was, a whoops. But anyway. But I like my Imperial Lanes pin. It's an Amflight. It's basically an Amflight glow pin with the Bowling Center's logo on it. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have one. You gave me one of those, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was that Oh. Do you want it? I'll trade you for the Badger pin.
Oh, okay. I need to get a spot. I need to add a little bit more shelving up here so I can.
James had some of those Imperial pins.
Did he?
got a
Yeah,
couple of them.
I think he had a couple of them
I
last
didn't
one
run
over there.
across them when I was over there. Maybe I'll
They're
have
there.
to go
Tell him
digging
to go look
again.
upstairs in the bedroom.
How old is the bowling alley? Like, I'm assuming they're asking how long has it been set up here?
We're at, what, 2.5 years now?
Yeah.
I think we put it in, we got the machines out of the church in January 2018.
Wow.
So no, we're past that now. 3 years. Wow, okay, yeah.
And the lanes came out of the same place.
Same place. I think I got everything in January 2018, and then we had just finished the garage here in June of 2017, so we brought the pin setter over here in January 2018, and if you look down in my list of videos, you'll find one from the church to here to where it assembled, and you can see the whole progression of it. But I guess it's been in here 3.5 years now. Cool.
Do you remember the Mary Kay tournament each year at DC West?
Yes.
And do you have a pink pen?
I don't have a pink pen. Do you have a pink pen?
No, and those were just, they
They
painted
just
mixers.
painted, yeah, they got the new mixers
Yeah,
and painted them.
Yeah.
So I
Mary
think,
Kay
I think
Yeah.
we rescued them and stole the mixers. Don't tell David that, but David H. He's not watching though. But yeah, I think
I know
Mary
where
Kay
there's
just
big
took
stash of
the
mixers.
new mixers
Jeez.
and were painting them. So they
Yeah.
didn't have a special pen made up. It was just mixers painted pink.
Yeah. Now, I know AMF made pins for like the Susan G. Komen thing.
Did they?
Those are actual, they made them, so yeah.
Matt Powell says all you need is a smartphone to fix the string pin setter.
Now you need a pair of scissors to fix a string pin
Wait a
setter.
minute. Did he go work? Didn't he go work on some? Didn't he? Or did he not?
Did you work
He
on
worked
them,
on
Matthew?
the mini string machines, I think, the Route 66 or whatever it is. I think that's what he told me.
I thought someone over in South Lake or something.
No, I don't know. I don't think they ever.
Oh yeah, that guy in South Lake.
Yeah, I
has
don't-
like the gold crown masking in it and has string pin setters. Just put it.
I don't think they ever got a hold of him.
Take them out, put an A2 in there. It'd be easier to
Right.
find somebody to work on it. What else you got?
Oh, great question. This is from Game Show, aka Jake. If you were to go on a game show and you won at least $100,000, what would you do with the money? I will be the first to answer.
All right. Since you don't normally get to answer questions, Aaron gets to answer this question for me. 'Cause this
Aaron is
what would
going
happen.
to go on a back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back
Okay,
cruise.
now you just went over $100,000, but
I'm going to be gone for like months.
so basically you're going to have to come look for us on a cruise ship for a while.
Garage bowling at sea.
Yeah. So that's what I would do with the money is, of course, I would give it to Aaron and say, what would you like to do, dear? And he'd say, yeah, we're going on a,
Well, what would your
3-year
answer
cruise.
yeah,
Well,
What would your answer be? What would you spend it on?
a cruise, of course. So we could spend all the time together.
That might have been a
No.
trick question. I don't know.
Uh,
He was like, "What would you spend it on?"
well,
you, of course.
What could I poo-poo?
Well, we okay, moved to a different house with a bigger building and put in an actual bowling lane. And
I'd buy
There
a
you
big
go.
house where I could have both 8230s and A2s.
and then go on a big long cruise. Everybody's happy.
I would have bowling lanes.
Bowling
I'd have
lanes.
build a building behind the house in Anna, and I think I'd have 4 A2s, Star Shields.
That's a good number of lanes. Because then
And
you could.
but I'd want overlane returns because I don't want to
Oh,
deal
yeah.
with the shit breaking underground.
No,
and then,
you do not.
And then automatic scoring, nah.
That's one thing. These
Stall
had
scores.
above ground ball returns at the church and
And
had ball
accelerators.
accelerators. I've still got one at the hangar, but I don't know how you have a ball
Hey.
accelerators with above ground ball returns.
Why don't we just put lanes in your hangar?
And somebody would squash that idea. Plus, there's no power.
Yeah, the co-owner wouldn't be a
Maybe you
fan.
could trade the accelerator or something. We'll talk.
Does
later
anybody
off
need a
camera.
ball? Do you know anybody needs a ball accelerator?
I'll talk to you after.
Okay.
What kind of pin is in the pin setter? I tried to go to that camera, but the lights were off on that end.
Grab it.
The lens. Josh will go get one.
Don't slip.
Oh. Josh never answered what he would do if he got $100,000.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I never think about it. I'll never have that much money, so.
Why tease yourself? You'd put a down payment on buying Allen Bowl.
Maybe.
Well, you wouldn't have to change the name.
I'd buy Mike's pin collection. That's true. Yeah, right.
JB's Allen Bowl.
JB's Allen Bowl. Because
Was red lens pens, if you didn't see that. He brought the pin up and showed you.
2 lanes would be nice, but since we have 3 cars, we can't fit any more lanes.
It was
Yeah,
it was just laying in the gutter.
Oh.
We're kind of laned out here. We got
Turn it a little bit. You can
Yeah.
see the car takes up all the other space, so we wouldn't have any space to put a car or to put a bowling lane.
normally when we're not bowling, my truck parks about like right here, the front end of it. So
Yeah, Robert would be in the bumper.
yeah, I got to back out into the driveway. So
Where would you go on the cruise?
wherever the ship would take me.
Yeah,
Or
we're those kind of
transatlantics.
people. We don't really care. We just
Yeah.
want to be on the ship and go away.
Yeah. I don't really want to see anything during the cruise for the most part. Extend the ship and let everybody else get off and get out of our way. And,
Yeah, we don't get off the ship much when it is in
Yeah.
port.
except in Russia. We had to go ashore in Russia. Twice.
You gonna say Vladimir Putin?
Yes, had to go see old Pootie.
You asked him to bowl a game?
Yes, we did. I let him win. I didn't want him to off me.
Is there room to expand the garage for 2 lanes?
There is not.
We are.
You could
at
spend your
our
$100 grand
limits.
on that.
I'd have to, well,
We'd have to build an upstairs and put it up there.
hold it. There's an idea. An upstairs bowling alley. Well, we've already done that. This pin setter actually came out of the upstairs from the rec center in a
Oh.
church, and that was. I
Oh,
couldn't
that was
watch.
upstairs.
I couldn't
really.
watch. Those guys took like the elevator, like as thin and tall as it is, and like brought it down the stairs upside down. And I just went in and I didn't watch. 'cause
Turn
I
upside
didn't-
down and slide it down the
They
stairs.
did. Basically, they had like a strap on one side and they kind of held it, and it just slid down the stairs, and they just kind of eased it down.
Have any of you, this is from Rick Rigdon, have any of you heard of experimental pin that was made of manganese? It was in the late 70s when they tried it in Wisconsin.
Manganese? I've heard of
Manganese.
magnesium. Are you talking about magnesium pins?
I don't know.
Because they're magna pins.
Yeah, there's a magnesium pin. I noticed on the Bowling Pin Collectors Facebook page, I guess the page has been around for 6 years, so a bunch of us put up our 6 favorite pins. Chuck Schomer had a AMF prototype pin. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. It's kind of silver. And I don't know what it was made of, but it was something.
Aluminum?
I don't know if it was that. I'm not sure, but it was pretty cool looking.
Huh.
But I don't think it ever made it to production.
Do I need to put 6 pins up?
You should.
I guess I should. I'll do that
Ooh,
tomorrow.
yeah, I can too.
Yeah.
If you were to open your own bowling alley, what would you name it? I
Mine's
gotta
already,
say,
mine's already
Jake
named,
comes with
so.
questions. He has really good questions.
Who is this?
Jake.
Jake? I'm a fan of like something cool, retro, like the whatever Bolorama, something cool like that. But I don't know. It'd have to have something catchy on the front of it though, like the city name or something. But Bolorama is just cheesy, old.
I actually kind of like garage bowling alley. And then you could stick with the garage theme.
Yeah.
And so you could have gas signs and soda signs. And,
Think of how much crap I mean stuff I could put in there.
yeah.
If you
Just
you're like
just start everything you don't have room for. Just start bringing it over to Alan, and
Okay.
we'll just make that the theme.
Okay.
Yeah. You could, if you have the Brits, you could. They say garage.
The garage.
Garage bowling.
Aluminium and
Yeah.
garage.
Pizza.
What would you call a bowling alley if you had one?
Mine's already named.
JB's Allen Bowl.
Yeah.
Because
That works out.
He's
Yeah.
gonna buy Allen Bowl, which is JB's Allen Bowl now. JB is not named
Josh
after
Burnham.
him, but it just happens. to have the
Makes
same
it easier
initials.
on me. I
Yeah.
don't have to.
Conveniently,
You don't have
this-
to change the
You can
signage.
put it on the sign. It can say still
JB's
JB's
Allen Bowl. So Mike, Mike Freeman's All-Star Lanes.
No.
Mike's
Too
Pin
long.
Palace.
No.
The
I don't
Pin
know.
Palace.
I always like. But see,
Yeah.
I mean, like you had just because it was a cool name and it's a street in Oak Cliff, Zang's Bowl.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call a bowling alley Zang's Bowl, but it was on Zang Boulevard, so they called it Zang's Bowl. That's what it was called. It's just kind of a
And
kinda
the
like Zang.
circle bowl on the circle.
I mean, Golden Triangle was kind of a cool. I mean, they,
Hey,
you know,
Cotton Bowling Palace.
That was
a pretty cool name.
but you can't. I mean,
I thought Bronco Bowl was a
yeah,
that was a
Cotton
cool
Bowling
name.
Palace. There was a bowling alley in Salt Lake City that I went to when I was visiting my grandparents in '81, and I raided their pin room. It was called Wasatch Bowl because the Wasatch Mountains were up behind it, and it's still there. It's called Olympus Lanes now.
Oh, wow.
But it's still there. Now it has 8270s instead of 8230s. But
Nice.
it had the stream lane like that with the blue triangles and 8230s with red crowns and recoded score kings to
Wow.
fill them out.
Have you seen the Brunswick pin setters recreated in mini form with TCAS, Andy's Bowl, Pin Dominator, Mr. Bowl 14?
I have seen some of them.
There was
Yeah.
there was actually a guy on Bowl Tech years ago.
Yeah.
And he actually built a what was it, a
Mini
one,
version
it was
A2.
either a 1/3 or 1/12 scale model of an A2. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it
Really?
like yeah, it was.
And it had
Was it like 3D printed or just?
No, this
No.
was
Oh,
before
you're
3D
kidding.
printers.
Wow.
he used to collect pins too, and he had a Brunswick Monarch with the other version with that goofy looking label that's yellow and has the single stripe. But anyway, I remember him. He's the one with Steve Milway. He's the one. Remember, he came over to the orphanage that day and said, "You know, I give y'all some automatic pin setters, but I sold them to some guys that are going to open a bowling alley in Plano. And where are they? Plano Super Bowl. So, but he had that, I think. And
Were those the first 8 that came?
no, that's
from
the
him?
no the 40.
Oh, well, those
He
came out
had-
of Expressway.
Yeah, that's right. He had bought those machines,
Ah, okay.
and then I guess, sold them again.
Are the lanes out of Expressway
yeah,
and Plano
the
Super
beds,
Bowl?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Those were Expressway's old lanes because
Bet they didn't put the masking units in too.
Do
Well,
any of you
yeah.
bowl league?
Yes, I bowl league on Monday nights. Look back on the videos. We got the last couple of weeks just kind of live during bowling and talking and stuff.
Josh?
Yeah, I bowl Thursday mornings at Allen right now, and then
How big is the league?
6 lanes.
Okay.
I'm the only person under 50 in that league.
And Mike's
Kind of like
hey. Mike's
I can say
contemplated
it.
bowling league again, right?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
my attention span's kind of short.
Where
Yeah.
did the other magic triangle go that hung on the back wall?
That one I took down
Oh, that's right.
because I needed the frame. Well, I've got the triangle
Oh,
over
it's not
against.
that one over there?
Well, no, that's the
That's
red one.
yeah,
There's
he's
another
changing
one
the
that was back
triangles out.
there. It's over there off to the side. I actually took it down to, I can't remember, I don't remember, I had the sockets on that one that this one didn't have, so I took the frame off of that one for the sockets and used that to complete the other one. I just haven't put it back up yet. I need to do that.
Charles asked, what was the first bowling ball you ever bought?
Columbia 300 white dot.
Ah, his was yellow dot.
That was not even, yeah, I think that was just starting to come out. Mine was a white dot. I was in 5th or 6th grade because my first bowling ball, well, I always used the yellow, actually I've got one back there. I can't get out of the machine though.
The polka dotted yellow
The
one.
black one with the yellow spout, I'll have to go get it. But my second ball was Brunswick Fireball was my mom's 13-pound bowling ball.
I've got one of those at the
I
house.
had it plugged and re-drilled for me. That was when I think I was in 5th grade because I kept my hand kept going. And then first ball was a blue Columbia 300 white dot.
I think mine was a silver Maxim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Brunswick Triple Crown. It was goldish orange colored. Bought it at J.C. Penney.
J.C. Penney's.
Wow.
See, I'm
That
just old
dates
enough
it.
to vaguely remember when they sold bowling balls at Kmart.
And Oshman's. They always
Oshman,
had
I do
bowling
remember.
balls,
I
too.
remember Oshman's.
What's your opinion on the professional scene right now?
The same people every week. two-handers, kind of like Kyle Troop's cool and everything,
Yeah.
but you know somebody else needs to start winning. Belmo needs to. I don't know. I always root for the actual three-finger ball. Somebody actually uses their thumb. I don't hate them. Like Anthony Simonson's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can
He's a
throw
good friend of
some
mine, so I'm
crazy-
always rooting for Simon.
He can throw some crazy backup balls, and I mean, just blows your mind what he can do. But
Yep.
I'm always a fan for like E.J. Tackett or somebody that actually. Actually, I'm a fan of like Norm Duke or Parker Bone when they
I
show
was
back up.
so excited when Parker made the
King?
when he was on the King.
Oh my God, that
I
was
was
so.
rooting for him.
That, and he actually won like 2 different rounds.
Yeah, I was so excited.
That was so. I loved watching that.
Why did they call it the Crown?
Call what the crown?
The king. I thought it was the King of the Hill or whatever the hell it was.
Well, it was the King. Yeah. Well, I don't know what they call it.
I don't-
Crown.
I haven't
Or you just
kept
mean the
up with it.
Brunswick crown?
I think so. I think
some
they're
of the
just
Brunswick.
generically talking about the Brunswick Crown.
Brunswick just that was their logo. They put the crown on like the old the one on the masking unit,
It's a sign of being more royal.
and it kind of
Was
looks
that-
like the neck of the pin.
Did that
So if I
start
had
with the
one
King?
down-
Yeah, it started
That
with
started
the King.
You know, the King.
Well, actually, the Red Crown Select, which is an older version.
Oh,
But like the
James
masking
might know.
unit-
He's got all the.
You basically
He's
have
got
the
a
red crown
Select
on the masking unit, which is kind of like the neck of the
But I
pin
got
with the
it as well,
crown on it.
So it all worked out. I wanted that more than I wanted that Red Crown Select. So.
All right, let's wrap up the questions and get on to the spare shooting.
There were 2 more.
So what else we got? Any other good questions? We can answer some more questions while we're bowling too.
Jake says he's got the name of a bowling alley, but I'm gonna correct it. RAMJ Garage Lanes. Rob, Aaron, Mike, Josh.
There we go.
And I had to correct it because he had Mike before me, and that's not how it goes.
The Ram J.
Yep, we're
Garage
gonna be the
bowling alley?
Ram J.
There we go.
Ram J Lanes.
And then we gotta get Charlie to come work on them.
Do you like going out for
Brunswick
burgers?
Insider. Huh?
Do you like going out for burgers?
Do I?
Yeah.
All right, who knows me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rob wants meat, cheese, nothing else.
Usually.
No sauce, no veggies,
Sometimes,
nothing.
sometimes lately I've gone in and out, and I go for the number 2,
Oh.
which is the single with the lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Oh,
See,
hell
I'm
no.
boring.
So I've actually
You
done
can't
that.
go to In-N-Out and not at least get a double-double.
Eh,
Double.
I
What
go
do
for a
I just won't-
4x4.
I just don't go to In-N-Out at all, but
Yeah, that's why
Well, when
Josh
you're-
is thin and the rest of us are...
When you're limited at 1 o'clock in the morning and they close at 1:30 on Friday and Saturday night,
well, that's
1
what
o'clock the
that's
other
what
nights.
Whataburger's for.
Yeah, like,
And
mine's
I,
always too damn
I went
long.
there a couple weeks ago, sat in line for 30
Whataburger?
minutes.
That,
Whataburger's overrated.
I don't know.
I give it a very strong... Ugh.
I'll let that slide because you like the chicken sandwiches from KFC.
Hey,
I gotta admit, that was pretty
Whataburger
good.
has better french fries than In-N-Out.
Okay.
Yes.
The thing
In-N-Out.
about Whataburger's French fries, though, you got to eat them in the car because if you wait to get home, they get cold quick.
That's how
You have
In-N-Out
to
is.
eat them before they
Yeah.
throw them out the window.
yeah.
In-N-Outs
They're
don't
dead
last
by
very
the time-
long.
Aaron
Oh.
redeemed himself when he said the fries at Whataburger are better. So
They are
Much
good.
better.
I'll admit
They
that.
are. Give 'em that.
I think McDonald's is the best fries, but Whataburger's like number 2.
I don't know. I actually kind of like Whataburger more than Mickey. Mickey has the tendency to either undercook or undersalt.
The only problem I got with McDonald's out by DFW Airport where I work at night is I go out there like 2 in the morning and they're not open. Or like they did to me a couple of months ago, got in line behind about 8 or 9 cars
We're taking cash only.
and got up second from the window and we're
And they were-
sitting there and
they're
sitting there and
closed.
sitting there.
And they just closed.
And I'm sitting there, I finally got out of my car and went by the other cars like, I'm gonna go look and see what's going on, and looked around and there's no cars left. I walked up to the window and they're gone. They left, a line of people just closed and left or something, and I went to the window, beating on the window, nobody was in there, couldn't see anybody anywhere. I went back to the other cars in line and said, there's nobody here.
Oh, well.
So, all right. Let's go ahead and I guess do some spare shooting if you want. So, let us know what spares you want to see shot. And get all this stuff out of the way. See, my Voltex is
So
quite
I
popular.
thought this was a Ricoh for a second because of how the
I guess
see how the
just
sticker
decal.
is. Yeah.
Mine's like that, too. You can see where they stuck it on there.
Alright, Aaron's going in for a quick break. Get all the stuff out of the way. Send your spare request. I'll go set pins if y'all like, unless somebody's just itching to. I don't mind doing it. Let's see.
Too old to climb up there. Foul.
Foul.
I'll start you off with something easy.
The 5-6.
It's
There you go.
well, I would, but I'm drinking responsibly.
Alright. Just because. Why not?
Have we found out which pin comes close to the twisters? Is it the amp lights or these?
These.
Ooh, okay.
So far, because the amp lights.
So the pins that everybody was skeptical about.
I don't know.
Ooh.
See, Matt won't admit it, but he likes the lens. He won't admit it, but he does.
These look better. I really wanted to get some. If they would have sold me some of those maple leaf stuff.
I'm just going at it myself until we get somebody telling me what to shoot or set up here.
Oh man.
I'll shoot. Oh, never mind.
It's on second ball.
Never mind.
That's one for the record. 489.
What is it?
489 after this.
Okay.
I would say hit the 10. But hit it right. Hit it kind of on the right center, and it'll. Because that's what I do to get the 810.
Well, see, I want to make one by bouncing the pin off the rake. Like, that's my next goal.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Alright, as you asked for.
Okay.
Oh man.
That could not have been any closer.
While you're at it,
While you're there.
I'll leave it on first ball just in case.
Ooh.
I'm glad you did.
No.
I don't know what y'all have been doing, but no one changed the camera back to forward facing. So you've been staring at the top of the pencil.
Oh.
Oops.
What?
It's okay, we didn't make anything,
We
so
didn't make anything. We didn't change the camera.
it's a good thing I didn't.
Sorry, Aaron went on his union break.
Want to shoot something?
Yeah. Let's see.
I thought that Rob was going to take over on the controls, but he didn't.
Whatever that was that he shot at, he said, "Oh wait, leave it up there."
489?
No, the whatever it was before it became the 489. It was like the 146.
8-9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that. I mean, after this.
Well,
Let's see here.
well, you tell him what you want spotted. I don't remember what it was.
Let's just see it for laughs.
That's how I send him your spare request. See it over there on the wall.
Ow, ow, that hurts.
Next one will be for Rod J. After this one.
Here you go, Jake.
Oh, you have the little buttons.
right, if you can put the camera on, I'm gonna run it through a cycle for Rod J on the triangle.
Right, he wants the camera on the pin so he can run a cycle.
There you go, Roger.
Can you put the 14689 up?
Remind me of one thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Picket fence plus that. Yeah, that thing.
has anybody made one yet?
I made that.
Nope.
Oh, wait, yeah, you did.
Yeah. That plus the 10 pin, the 124. Oh. 10. Yeah. I got that.
This is what's left in the turret.
Okay. Turret special. Oh.
I just need to get it emptied out.
Should have left it in the first wall.
Yeah. That's why we even triggered the machine. Well, I don't know if that one would have cleaned anything up. Let's see here.
Nope. Boo.
The 6-pound ball grazed the two, but no bueno.
What?
They want Josh to do this next week.
Well, this is you're being requested for this one.
Oh, I feel honored.
Bounce the floor.
Come on, let's start against the spares.
I got a few.
Oh, I hit that one too head on.
Gotta hit at least one.
No.
No, I got a better idea. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Boo. Do we need to put the twisters in or what?
I don't care.
Okay, just okay. You can get this one. Oh.
Oh, Must have pins in the back or something. Must have caught a pin in the back.
Oh, am I good? Can I go?
Yeah, you're good. Out.
Maybe we should put the twisters in. There we go. There's something.
Did we get one?
Yeah.
Yay!
Maybe I shouldn't have thrown the 6-pounder at that one.
Yeah, I was saying.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Dealer's choice. Nice. Very impressive.
Nope.
I need a soundboard.
Yeah. Oh,
It doesn't work.
oh, it's not working. Heavier ball, it is.
Yeah, I think I will.
The head pin likes to come out of the corner.
Which
Whatever.
corner?
Left.
The 7 side?
Yeah, the 7 side. Well, ta-da!
How did I just make that?
Good luck on this one.
I gotta go from back in the 7 out. Just for fun.
Ah! Try it again.
Oh, what? Okay, leave that one up. I'll put it up here.
379.
All right.
There's a mess.
Better than I thought.
Is the pin camera still good?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay. Hoping it was not those two.
I was hoping to bounce it out and hit the back of the 9.
I know that'd been awesome.
Bye, Charles. Thanks for watching.
You can spare with
Did
the pin.
Did it hit the camera again?
No,
Ooh, good ones. Dealer's choice.
That was surprisingly close.
That was.
See how many I can get by just hitting the corner.
That sounded good.
That's a mess. a left-handed green shirt
Okay,
to the 3 over there. You
Gotcha.
spared whatever that was up there.
next one.
Oh, well.
I don't know, this might be tough. I want to try to knock this one out. I'm hitting the 7 or something.
As requested. Sounded good.
That was impressive.
Some of these I don't know how I'm making or getting close to making them.
I think I would have whacked the 10. Let it come up and do some damage.
That sounded pretty good. Alright, this one. I'm gonna spare this one a different way.
Or not.
That's gonna be a tough one, okay.
Now you gotta hit that 7 just right.
Right. Well,
Could have been bad.
that for real?
That's what they wanted.
Everything but the 5.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
Oh. They want him to bowl with a pin.
Bowling with the pin.
Ah, dang it.
Almost got that extra kick.
It was worth a try.
Yeah, the pin got over there though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me spare this real quick. Maybe. Because if you hit it, it'll fly out, but if you hit it straight, it'll just come straight up.
Yeah.
Yes, he did, Jake.
You need to like bend the cushion to where it's like angled on both sides of the corners.
Right.
So it doesn't matter where you hit it, it'll bounce in the opposite direction.
I didn't get nothing.
Or just take the cover off the cushion so it's just hitting
You
the
can
barrel.
do it.
Can we make it 3?
Yeah.
Make it
I
3.
got this one down.
It's like, yeah, let's see if you're 3 for 3 on this.
Yeah, let's see. Alright. No, I got wrong side.
Do you have that sound effect where it just goes wah wah wah?
That's what I just made.
Wow. That I did not expect. Doing this one different.
Oh,
Why won't you come out?
bye, Les Moon. Have a good night.
Not as lively as the Twisters.
That's a good
I
one.
will say.
That would be great, Brett. Currently, my soundboard doesn't work at all, though. See, that's as loud as it is.
And around they go. Why do they stand up like this?
Bye, Drake. Thanks for watching.
Spare.
Did we get one?
I got it.
Hey! Now get this one.
Oh man.
Right around it, huh?
Right around it. I was like, hit it where the red label is. Okay. Somebody's getting hurt. Because all of a sudden this.
Thank you, Ref. I appreciate that.
Here.
By request.
See if I can miss a few.
This is an odd one. Oh,
I
wait.
mean, I didn't do a whole lot of that today, so.
There you go, Jake. Yay!
Interference. Watch your step.
Here goes Aaron.
Okay.
That's what I had instead of full time.
I see.
Hold it. Is he? Aaron's gonna bowl. Oh.
Yeah, Aaron's not so great.
I'm going to call the next one a strike without hitting the head pin. There you go. He could bowl on Monday nights. They'll give you like a little stripe down the lane. You can stand closer to the head pin. There you go.
You just need another 42. That's not that much more. And foul.
Exactly. Can you kick it out? Ooh. All right, strike without hitting the head pin.
Okay, Aaron's back.
This will be fine.
Mike's in the clear.
What the heck was
That
that?
didn't pop anything out.
No, just active.
So, we have, Robert, we have had it requested that you shoot with the twisters before we say goodnight.
Okay.
So if
A
we
full
can
set or just a split?
try a few splits with the twisters before you finish.
Okay.
What's happening?
Somebody wants a couple of split shots with the twisters before we finish.
Hey, I know who Rep 2316 is. What's up, buddy?
Oh my gosh.
That was Josh. Wow.
I just get a couple of them, but no, mess up.
All right.
Lost Moon, since you had me bowling, I couldn't operate the cameras.
Oh, wait. I need to have your...
That was almost a foul.
Please.
When you said hold, what the hell was that? I thought he was telling me to stop, so I tried to stop, and I just went...
Sorry.
Good.
Back for the 10.
I don't want there to be a new series called Josh Broke the Master.
Josh hit the Brunswick break.
Josh, do you know Rep 2369 from Bowl Tech?
I do.
Yes, Bowl Tech. No, that's okay. Don't apologize, Lost Moon.
I used to watch his videos all the time on YouTube.
There's the twisters we
deadwood.
know.
Hey, that's not a lens. No wonder it bounced out.
But hey, the wind came up
There it is. I need my twister pin.
Someone's being sneaky back there. Throwing in
I
twisters.
need the deadwood.
Oh, he's only got 2 pins. You have to throw
Oh, there it is. Ah, thank you. I should have brought 3. All right, coming down.
Lost Moon, I don't really do camera time. There is a video that features me, but it's not my favorite.
Ouch.
Almost. Wait for both of them to come up. I should have brought more than 2. There's 1. There's 2.
I mean, I've bounced a twister out 3 times in a row now, so I think the lens are not as bouncy.
I should have brought an extra one.
Why don't you put a new Max, one of those new Max flow pins in there?
I could.
Throw some red crowns in there.
The other one. All right, Mike.
Throw that
why don't
striker
you
in
try
there.
it?
Oh no. You You can throw the one you want in, not the one I want.
Somebody's got to get the 710.
For Pete's sake.
Well, now that the twisters are in, probably.
I hope so.
Damn it!
Gotta say the
it
twisters
better.
definitely are the livelier of the
Can I bounce it over the rake?
Some more twisters.
What's the,
Where are the twisters at?
where are they? They're back. Yeah. Right there under the AMFs.
Aaron said we need more twisters.
Okay.
Can we take some of the lens out?
Sure.
Or take them off?
There you go. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good.
You just need to put some pin hooks on the wall
Dang it!
so we can hang them up.
I know. I need a
Never
good
enough
shelf right there.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot. Second ball.
They really do, Bill.
Come on, pick it up.
The twisters are the most active.
Yes! I got it!
Yay!
I was like, ah, hell.
There we go. Come on, Josh, your turn.
Did
Very
you get
nice.
the left side of the tent and bounce it and roll?
Went straight back and came up and rolled across the deck.
I love picking it up that way.
Okay, you got 3 chances.
God dang.
2 chances.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, let that somebody. Oh, damn! I thought for sure. That's gonna be fun to do in slow mo.
Okay, so I shoot the 7 or the 10? I'll go for the 10. Can I get one more?
Of course.
One more chance.
Well, maybe.
Make it count.
Ow.
Ooh.
You're not gonna shoot one?
Foul.
Here.
Oh, that's.
One final one there.
I can see this just drilling the camera. You think that's gonna drill the camera?
I'm not
Ooh,
using
might.
it anyway.
Well, we'll find out.
The answer to the question is
20 of
yes.
that doesn't, 30 of that doesn't count.
Let's see what he did to my camera.
Twister?
Where the lens goes now.
Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time.
That's not terrible.
What's he doing?
In the middle.
I think he's setting one up. Josh is setting up for one more here. Oh, are you gonna do it? I know what you want. This? You want the ball, or are you gonna shoot it?
No, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. I thought he was gonna do his your trick shot. There it is. Nice. Nice. Great way to end it.
I couldn't leave without making it.
All right. Come on over.
You don't want one?
That's right. There's a good shot. All right. Well, thank you for watching our extended Sunday night, late night bowling. Hope you enjoyed it. From Josh, Mike, me, and Aaron, of course, who you actually got it to bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Don't forget,
Bye.
help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
See y'all.
Now he's stealing my sign-off? Really?
What happened?
I stole the sign.
Goodbye, everybody.